did 3 months in this program. He got out of that program a total different person, a total different kid. He went to school. We re-enrolled him in school. He started doing marvelous in school, something that he hadn't been able to achieve for many years. And those were glorious times for me. I truly thought that was it. You know, I thought my son's cured. He's gonna be okay. You know, he's gonna be okay. And this nightmare is finally gonna be over. But little did I know that soon after he graduated from juvenile treatment court and all the programs disappeared, he struggled and eventually he relapsed. We did the best we could, but unfortunately he fell through the cracks. They didn't give him the programs that he needed, and he couldn't do it by himself.
We went hiking with my uncle's church. My brother was like really exhausted and stuff, so it was fun to see him, you know, tired out. But you know, most of all, he was having a good time. And I would just watch him and be like, wow, you know, I could see that he really wants to change. We were praying all together and he was like crying, saying, you know, praying to God, man, God, I really want to serve you with all my heart. And you know, he meant it.
There were times where I would see him struggle and he would approach me and, you know, and he would tell me, Mom, look at me. You know, I would see him going through withdrawals and I didn't know what to do. He would come out of his room. He would be sweating like he had just gotten out of the shower. It was horrible, dripping sweat everywhere. His clothes was completely wet. His hair, his hands were shaking, and he would tell me, Mom, I want to stop, but I can't. I can't stop. I tried to talk to the people in the mental health division to tell them that my son was really struggling and that he needed more help, but they told me there was nothing available to him.
A residential program would be a really good place to put Adrian, because, you know, seeing him in residential programs, he'd do really good. He'd study there because they'd give him, you know, school, and so he could get an education and get his high school diploma. Adrian always said, you know, I want to graduate from high school and, you know, go to college. The first thing I'd do if my brother came home, you know, the first thing I'm going to do is give him a giant hug, because, you know, I haven't hugged him in a while. And then I'd probably go out with him and be like, hey, let's go skateboarding. I now learned how to skate just for you, just so we could have something in common and something to do, you know. I really do need an older brother, you know, at this time. I do need him, not only for the changes in high school, but the changes in life. If he does go in there for 4 years, you know, as much as I really don't want to think about it, I do think about it every once in a while. I feel like there's something missing in the room. A major part of my life is missing. That's what I really feel. And I really love him, you know? And without him, I just don't feel the same.
Dear Mom, I'm grateful for you being there for me from day one. I love that anything I do, bad or good, you still love me, Mom. You have always been there for me with my drug problem. Thanks, Mom. I love you, Mom, for being there for me.